Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to your short and sweet yoga practice, designed to connect you to your breath, your body, and your mind. Always move at your own pace, adapt or adjust any of the postures if needed. Let's start standing with your feet about hip distance apart, really tall through your spine. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them down your back. Add your breath for 2 more cycles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, lift your shoulders and then release them as you open your palms, open your arms, and soften your gaze or close your eyes. So this is mountain pose. So root down into the earth with your feet. Grow tall to the sky with the crown of your head. Notice your breath, especially if this is the first breath you've noticed today. And start to welcome it more fully. Inhale into the space through your lungs and back and belly. Exhale, soften, let go. Inhale as you expand into your lungs. Exhale, soften. As we begin this practice here, just notice how you are right now, how you feel in your body, in your mind, and in your heart. If your eyes are closed, you're welcome to reopen them and sweep your arms out to the side and up to the sky, and then back down alongside you. We'll do this with the breath. Inhale as you sweep your arms out and up. Exhale as you release down. 2 more like this. Find space and breathe into that. Exhale, let go. The whole length of your movement for the whole length of your breath. And let it go. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Flip your palms away from you. Lift your arms to the sky. Get tall and then lift your heels up off the ground. Root your feet back to the earth. Lower your hands to the crown of your head with your palms face down. Add your breath to this. Flip your palms up. Inhale, arms up, spine long. Lift your heels. Exhale, ground to earth, hands to head, palms face down. 1 more like this. Flip your palms up. Inhale, arms up, spine tall. Rise to the balls of your feet. Exhale, ground to earth, hands to the crown of your head, and then release down. Your next inhalation, sweep your arms out and up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms up once again, and arc to your left. Inhale back to center and over to your right. Inhale to center, release your arms out to the side and let them soften down alongside you. 2 more like this. Inhale, arms up, reach up, interlace your hands, and then arc to your left. Inhale back to center and over to your right. Back to center, and then exhale, arms down. And 1 more to your rhythm. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you arc to the left. Inhale to your center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, release your arms down and give them a good shake. Release any stagnancy through the arms here. Step your feet a little bit wider than your hips and make sure you've got space in your home in every direction, because we're going to swing side to side in the arms as you twist through the upper body. Keep a soft bend through your knees and then start to twist one side, then the other. Allow your arms to tap alongside your body. Opportunity to release stagnancy through your shoulders and your neck and your arms as you wring out your spine. And then slow your movement down. Come back slowly to stillness. Heel toe your feet back together. Find mountain pose once again. Lift your shoulders, roll them down. Open your palms and soften your gaze. Notice how you are right now. Reopen your eyes and inhale, arms up to the sky. Draw your hands together through the heart and fold forward. Bring your hands to your shins, take a halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, back of the neck, crown of your head forward. Fold over your legs with a little bend through your knees. Sweep your arms wide, rise all the way back up to the sky, and hands back into your heart. 2 more like this. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale through heart center down to the earth, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale from the earth all the way up to the sky and back into your heart. Once again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise back up to the sky and to your heart. 1 more like this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. But in this fold, just stay. Hang in a forward fold with your arms either down or grasped for opposite elbows. Let the back of your neck be nice and long. You can even give your head or your upper body a little sway side to side. Now bend your knees enough so you can plant your hands and walk back into downward dog. Not a lot of down dog in this practice, so do what you need to here. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Or lift one leg and make some circles with your hips or your feet. Staying for 2 to 3 cycles of breath. Lowering down into a tabletop when it's ready to release for you. And when you are ready to release, very softly lower your knees to your mat. Draw your hands back slightly so that they're stacked below your shoulders. Come to some movement for your spine here now. Tuck your tail under, round your back to the sky, draw your chin in for cat back. Tilt your pelvis up, stretch through your belly and look forward. Exhale as you round up to cat back. Inhale as you move forward into cow belly shape. And a couple of rounds like this. And with your next cat back, untuck your toes and fold all the way back to child's pose. And then come right back up into your tabletop, look forward for your cow belly shape. Exhale back into child's pose. Untuck your toes when you land. Do a few rounds like this. Inhale to come up. Exhale, fold back. Last one. And then stay in child's pose for 2 or 3 breaths here. Find softness through your shoulders, even if that means bringing your hands back close to you or stacking something underneath your forehead if you need support there. You could be in stillness or you could wiggle your hips a little bit side to side. And then make your way onto your abdomen. So stretch yourself forward and come into crocodile with your feet about hip distance apart, elbows close together under your chin, and hands resting right underneath your chin as if you're holding your chin in a little basket. If this is too much of a back bend for you, walk your elbows forward and hold on to your forehead instead. Or lower even closer to the ground and rest something underneath your forehead like a stack of fists or a stack of your hands. Whatever variation you're in, find 2 or 3 more breaths here. Notice the movement of your torso as you breathe. And then lower yourself down to the ground. Rest. Release your arms, release your shoulders. Give your hips a little bit of a wiggle. And then roll onto your back. Once you land onto your back, bend your knees and hug them into your chest. And rock a little bit from side to side. Or make some circles in your hips by moving your knees around. So just a little bit of movement for you to feel your back moving along the floor. And then come back to center. Extend your legs up to the sky. Reach your arms back behind you. Make a capital L shape with your body. Inhale, stretch your arms and legs. And as you exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Inhale, back again to capital L. Exhale, curl in. Once again, curl in as you let your breath go. And then extend your legs up and your arms up as well. And make some circles through your hands and your feet. Go both directions. And then shake out the limbs. And then perhaps a bit of stillness, sort of dangling your limbs upwards. Hug your knees now back to your chest. Keep your right knee bent. Lengthen your left leg down to the floor. If that's too much for your back, bend that knee and plant your left foot on the earth. Hold on to your right shin or your right thigh and hug this leg close, without force, without strain. Now lengthen your right leg down to the earth, reach your arms back behind you, stretch through your whole body, and then bend your left knee in towards your chest. Go side to side. As you inhale, lengthen your legs long, reach your arms back. As you exhale, hug your right knee in. As you inhale, stretch the whole body, legs extended, arms extended. Exhale, left knee coming in. Do a couple more to each side. And if you'd like a little more activity for your core today, as you hug one knee in, lift your heart up towards your knee. Engage the muscles deep in your core to get yourself there. Just an option for you. Do one more on each side. And complete the practice the next time you release your left leg. Float your arms down alongside you just for a moment of Savasana. So mountain pose, but reclined. So palms open, shoulders sort of under the body, legs released, about hip distance apart. Bend your knees now once again. Place them a little wider than your hips. Reach your arms back, not straight back, but almost like creating a Y shape. Big breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees to the right, so feet and knees stay wide apart. And then come back up through center, and exhale over to the other side. Every time you inhale, come to center. As you exhale, let the knees fall to one side. Inhale, center, over to your left. Inhale, center, and then as your knees fall to the right, just let them hang there for a breath or two. Reach up through your left arm, maybe even activate reaching far to welcome space to the whole left side of your waist, left thigh, left hip. And then find an inhalation to draw yourself back up through center with your knees. And then exhale over to the left. Reach your right arm a little bit further away. Find space to the right side of the waist. And then an inhalation to come back up through center. Sweep your arms a little lower now, T position or cactus arms, depending on the space you have around you. Heel toe your feet in close together and close to your bum. Finding a twist here, option to shift your hips just an inch to the left And then draw your knees into your chest and lower them down to the right, or taking another twist of your choice. Stacking your knees or maybe putting a little blanket between if you need. Drop your shoulders. Gaze could be to the sky or over to the left. 2 to 3 breaths here. Realign your spine back to neutral, head coming in, knees coming up. And then find that on the other side. If you shifted your hips this time, shift them a little bit to the right. Draw your knees in, over to the left. Head could turn to the right if you'd like. Keep your shoulders soft and jaw spacious. 2 to 3 breaths. And then realign your whole spine back to neutral, head, knees, hips, everything coming back to center, and bring your arms down. We'll spend just a couple minutes here to connect to your breath. 2 options for your legs. One option is to bring the soles of your feet together and knees bent and open in a diamond shape for a little more opening through the inner thighs. Or a little bit more restorative option, have your knees bent, feet on the floor a little wider than your hips. Let your knees fall towards one another for constructive rest. Choose whatever option suits your body best and bring your hands either to your abdomen or out to the side. And find the rhythm of your breath. Once you've found the connection with your breath, start to control it a little bit by inhaling and expanding your abdomen up to the sky. And as you exhale, let your abdomen fall towards the earth. Continue several cycles like this of abdominal breathing. Breathe into the belly, bottom of your lungs. As you exhale, let your abdomen fall, even draw it in slightly towards your spine. Continue a few rounds like this. At the bottom of your next long exhalation, let go of the control of your breath. Notice how you are right now. Take any last little wiggles you need for your body before you lengthen into Savasana. If you have your knees open in a diamond shape, draw your knees together first before you lengthen your legs. Have your feet about hip distance or even a little bit wider. Find your reclined mountain pose with your shoulder blades under your body. Turn your palms towards the sky, or any resting shape that suits your body best here. If you have a cushion nearby, you could put it under your knees. A blanket on the body can be nice for warmth. And this stillness here is just as important as all of the movement you've taken your body and your breath through. So really drop in. Notice the contact between you and the ground. And root into the points of contact. Get heavy and also soften. Soften through your jaw and your tongue, your shoulders and your belly. Soften where you can. Welcome your breath. Let it go. If you have extra time and you feel drawn to stay in Savasana, then please do. And if not, start to wiggle your way, stretch your way nice and long through your body. Roll to one side and come back to a nice tall seat. Once you establish your seat, if you're heading there, root down through the lower body, grow tall through the spine, lift up through your heart, and soften your gaze or close your eyes. Notice how you feel right now after this short practice of connecting to your body and your breath, and your mind and your heart. I hope this practice brings you greater presence through the rest of your day. And I thank you for carving out some time to practice with me today. Be well.